Blast me to Bermuda! It's time for a Mad Merlin Mumbles and Makes. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Mad Merlin Makes, and this is paired with a Merlin Mumbles. So it's been a while since I've done my usual face-to-face with you guys, but I've kinda have been all over the place with filming, painting, my mood, etc. So despite the fact I am riddled with allergies at the moment, I am going to try and push forward and get some absolutely much needed filming done. So to start things off, we're going to build this, which is the Harry Potter Wizarding World Ravenclaw banner. And yes, this is my house. Not by choice, but by the same result multiple times on the Which House Are You test. So, and it is kind of a bit by choice. I would be definitely a member of Ravenclaw. But, we've got other things to discuss in this video. So, first and foremost, a little bit of an apology. So, there has been a slight lack of content coming out from me. That is mainly due to earlier in the year I decided to take a month off to try and clear some backlog on my paint desk. It went well in the fact that I actually cleared some backlog off my paint desk, but it didn't go well in the fact of keeping my energy levels focused. As such, in the months that followed, whilst I tried to get back into a focus on doing stuff, I kinda didn't get the drive to, create the content that I was supposed to be doing. So as such, I am behind on my Imperium journey. It is getting to the point where it's nearly finished. I have just got 3 battle reports to film, and then I can post all the videos that I have left. First off, I think it was a month or 2 ago now, a dear friend of mine, Jason, who I was doing a lot of the part work stuff for, sadly passed away. So that kind of did take a toll on me mentally. I kind of found it hard to do anything really, especially anything to do with the magazines and stuff. I almost decided to cancel my Stormbringer subscription because he was part of the reason why I was getting into Stormbringer. But I think I will continue with it. It's gonna be a good fun project for me to do later on down the line. I'm going to eventually get around to painting and using most of the stuff that I get with it anyway. Who knows, maybe if they release a destruction faction that I actually like, then I might get an army for each of the main factions. And I could do like a mini campaign with 4 different factions, 1 from each of the main orders. Who knows? Grand Alliances, not orders. Order is one of the Grand Alliances. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to be getting more and more focused on getting stuff done, so there will be more videos coming in the next few months. So let's get on and crack this open, and then we can start building it, and I'll talk a bit more about what's going to be happening over the next few months. So this is the Ravenclaw house banner set 76411 from the Harry Potter Wizarding World. It comes with 3 minifigures, a cool 3D element there for the house, or Rowena Ravenclaw should I say, herself, the house patron. And on the top we can see who we get. So we get Michael Corner, Luna Lovegood, and Cho Chang, some very well-known Ravenclaws there. On the back we can see all the other banners. So of course we get Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff. And it folds out into a nice little play set for you if you so choose. Got a few chairs to attach to places and some nice little elements. We've got a Cornish pixie there, some floating lights and stuff as well. So yeah, it does look really cool. Nice little Ravenclaw common room there. But yeah, let's crack it open. Oof, and see what we got. So, ooh, okay, that 3D element is actually quite a big 3D element. I was thinking it's just going to be like a small card, but it's actually a really large lenticular card. So you've got the fireplace, which flickers, which is cool. We've got the clouds and the moon, which shift across. We've got the flame in the book that lights as well. And we've got a little notice board here which has hidden gems there. So we've got a lost list, so some bits that Ravenclaw students lost. And yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so we've got some large blue tiles, which is going to make up the most of it. 2 big bags by the looks of things. Another blue tile. A few stickers, of course, there's always got to be stickers in these sets. Mostly these are books and some other decorative details, so that's pretty cool either way. And of course we have our instructions here. So I'll first off pause the recording, open up bag 1 and organise it, and then we'll get back into building. Right then, here we are ready to assemble. So for this particular part of the instructions we need 2 of the large blue plates and bag 1. So our first thing to do is build our first student, and that is the ever eccentric Luna Lovegood. But I must admit, if there was a character I would be like, I think it'd be Luna. I'd be the sort of student who's into all the mystical sort of things, knows things that even brain boxes like Hermione would not particularly pay much attention to because they're not so well known. But there we have it. She has 2 faces, one of her glasses and one with just a rather basic expression. And we have a Cornish pixie, probably one of Luna's friends. So let's start building. So yeah, next up then, what's next for the channel? It's going to be a pretty mixed bag, I think, for things of that what's going to happen next. I've got, as you may or may not know, I've been working on Star Wars Shatterpoint at the moment. I'm currently working through the core set. I have everything built and primed. I am just getting to the point where everything has some colour on it, then I can start filming some extra content. I was going to do paint guides. I might still, but I will require obviously a brand new core set to do the paint videos. I'm kind of using my own core set as a experiment, figuring out what colours I'm going to do, what models, and yeah, I'm quite enjoying the paint guides at the moment. Oh, not paint guides, the schemes that I'm doing at the moment. I've just gone basic on the battle droids. I've put a bit of yellow on a commander droid, so it's sort of 1 commander and then 5 grunt droids. And what was I saying? I'm working on the clones at the moment. I've gone for the 332nd, so that's the 501st, but with Ahsoka's face tattoos added on. Okay, we got our first sticker here. There we go. It's actually pretty straight. That goes in like so. Yeah, I'm doing the Ahsoka clones as they are known or referred to by the fans for my clone troopers. The face print is... I'm doing actually fairly well with it, considering how kind of complex it actually appears to be. I've gone with as basic as I can on it, so they've had a base layer. Oh crap, it hasn't gone straight. This is what happens when you try to apply stickers and talk at the same time. There we go, that's better. I was just saying, it's not as difficult as it appears. I've given it a layer of Fire Dragon Bright for the sort of flesh colour, and after that I'm just having to rework out the white detailings. So that's our first finished piece. Moving on to the first of the door sections. But all in all, like I said, I'm really enjoying working on it for the moment. Nope, that way around. And like I said, I will throw things apparently. Let's put that down there out of the way. I will do paint guides, but like I said, I was going to have to wait until I can either afford or someone gifts or asks or commissions me to paint their core set, because I'm currently working on getting mine done with my own colour schemes. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm working things out with my core set, and who knows if further down the line, such a time I get another core set, I will obviously do videos for that then. Like that, and that goes on top there. But I think I'm going to be doing some how to play videos first. I've played the game, it's really fluid, it works well. I'm looking forward to attending more games at my local gaming store. So Friday nights is our skirmish night, so I'm going to be attending that, I think, a bit more and taking a breather from card games and such. Because they're kind of getting a little boring and repetitive, but you know, not too boring and repetitive. But I definitely can see myself taking a break from one thing and focusing more on another. Really cool. So take 2 of these and 1 of these, and we make our hinge. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't look right, but that's right. Okay. Do the same on the opposite side. And then we got another sticker, this time number 8, so they're both identical, that's fine. So other than Shatterpoint, I'm still working on my next Get Started series. I've just recently sold the Necrons from my 40k Get Started. I put them on eBay. I'm never going to get around to working on that and finishing it, sadly, so I've chalked it up to experience and better luck next time, perhaps. So yeah, I'm still working on a Legion Get Started, but I'm also thinking perhaps Shatterpoint might be something in the near future to look at. Who knows, that might be how I get my next core set, by doing a Get Started series on Shatterpoint. It is a really good game, it plays well, the models are stunning, nice large scale as well compared to other games. I'm still working on this. And everything's really there for you in rules. Near enough, you've got everything your unit does is on their card, so much like how the new 40k is looking, but Atomic Mass has just done it a whole load better than 40k has. Wonky sticker syndrome. Seems to be getting a lot of it today. That's what happens when you try to focus on too many things. There we go. So that's like that. And one of those. And one of those with that on. And there we have it. I've recently asked sort of everyone who follows the channel what they'd like to see more on the channel. and there's been a big response for Kill Team, which I was kind of guessing would happen, but who knows. I just wanted to sort of put out feelers. I might be doing something with Kill Team. I'm currently finished building the new Ashes of Faith box, and I do like the look of the campaign system they've done with it. It's pretty cool. The only thing is I am waiting on some terrain to arrive that I've recently bought, and once that's arrived and painted, I will be able to think on how I'm going to do a campaign sort of thing for that and the different battlefields you can fight over. It's pretty much a sort of a slum area that they fight in, but there's like various different parts of Imperial architecture involved. There's medical facilities, there's mechanicum facilities, and it's going to be a good excuse for me to actually finish building a lot of my terrain that's still in my cupboard, as I can finally use it, or finally have a use for it, shall I say. And yeah, get it built and painted and out of the boxes, and give myself a bit more storage space would be something to be looking forward to doing. But like I said, that's going to be a ways off at the moment. The person I bought the train off is moving house, so I have to wait for him to be able to find what he sold me in a box of stuff. I'm not worried that I'm going to never get it, because it's a guy I've dealt with before. I know him quite well. He's on a lot of the 40k groups and stuff that I'm also part of, so it's nice. I'm gonna just wait, and it'll eventually. Excuse me, I'm tired for some reason. I didn't sleep well last night because of my allergies going absolute backcrap crazy. That is really nicely detailed. If I can get the focus. There we are. Yeah, it looks cool. There we go. And yeah, like I was saying, I had a major allergy attack last night. Got to the point where I could barely breathe, and I ended up going to bed. Sadly, tried to get to sleep, but couldn't sleep. That one again. That way around, like that. I ended up watching a film, Coco, for anyone interested in what film. It's actually only the second time I've watched that film. I thought originally I wouldn't like it, but thoroughly enjoyed it the first time I watched it. And yeah, second time round I was hoping to fall asleep while watching it, mainly because I wanted to really get to sleep, but I didn't. I kind of got too engrossed in the film and I woke up a bit, so I ended up going downstairs, getting some food, so I could take my meds and stuff and get to sleep better that way. But yeah, really enjoyed Coco. Like I said, I never thought I would. It kind of had the vibe that it wouldn't be a film I'd enjoy, but I was happily proven wrong. And I'm definitely going to be rewatching it for the near future. Second bookcase. No. There we go. That'll do. It's definitely a place on my to watch list. And then that goes like that. Kind of cheating. And that finishes off that side. So we're getting there. Just the last little bit to finish off. Now we'll be on to bag 2. So yeah, Kill Team is definitely going to be in the works. I've had a lot of people asking after Kill Team content for a while, and really I've been waiting for a box that I really would like, and it has only just happened with the Ashes of Faith box. None of the others, except maybe the Kazakin versus Necron one, really tickled my fancy, as they say. And as such, I never actually got round to picking any of them up. But, well, okay, there we are. That is bag 1 complete. Looks really good. We'll just stand Luna up. Or what? No, that's not going to work. She can sit. So yeah, there we go. Right then, I'm going to empty out bag 2 and we will get things moving. Okay, and we're back with the build. So yeah, we are continuing with our students. So we got Cho and Michael Corner. Cho is in her Quidditch gear. Again, she has double-sided face. You've got a slightly concerned face there, and a slightly happier but still concerned face there. You got the sort of Wednesday Addams hairpiece. I think the first time I came across this hairpiece was in a Lego collectible minifigure series, which they had a gothic goth girl with like a teddy bear, a very creepy sort of vibe to her. And we got Michael here, who has a laughing face on one side and a rather confident face on the other there. So he's, I'm gonna guess he is the head boy. He screams head boy with the grey blazer, tie and shirt there. I haven't read the Harry Potter books in goodness knows how many years. I really should pick them up again. They are in a box in one of my spare rooms at home, so I need to find them, and I actually need to get my bookshelf out of storage and put up somewhere so I can put all my books on it. That would be a good thing to do. But for the moment, we are building Lego, not bookshelves. So we are building the lanterns, which have a nice gold with white. These are some pretty cool components. The balloon, I believe they are meant to be, or a balloon should I say. They look pretty cool. So that's that done, nice and easy. And we're building the chairs that the students get to sit in. So we'll do 2 of these. Oh, fudge. So yeah, we got some really cool elements in this set. While I was organising it, I noticed a few pieces that I've never seen before. I will cover those when we get to them, but I must admit the diversity of Lego shapes nowadays is so much better than it used to be when I was young. So there we have our chairs for our students, and we bring this back in to finish building. So we got the ancient book here. So we have what looks to be the history of Hogwarts, as it has the Hogwarts badge on, which you can just about make out there. Looks really cool. And then that gets plonked up there. Don't know why. Apparently books live up on things like that. Right then, next up we are building a archway. So, just looking at my notes here. So yeah, I've pretty much covered everything so far. Stormbringer and Imperium I'm still working on. Stormbringer currently uploading 1 a week again, as I've had my recent delivery. And I think I've done that wrong, that's helpful. That, like that, and then like that. Okay. So yeah, recent delivery of Stormbringer has arrived, and I am working on uploading that. Imperium, I am going to hopefully film. We got a couple of wet days coming up by the looks of things here in the UK, so I'm probably going to use those as an excuse to lock myself down here where I film and just binge film everything pretty much as I can, at least. That's a tractor going past. So that must mean it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, as that was when the guy was coming to bale our fields. It goes like that. Yeah, just ever so slightly off. that goes on top of that. Nearing completion. Next up we have, this is one of the first new bits. It's a reverse arch. Normally the studs would be here, so yeah, this is quite a nice new piece that I've never seen before. But like I said, things are a lot different than when I was young and getting into Lego for the first time. Don't know why I've got the Indiana Jones theme in my head. I know it's coming up to the release of the new Indiana Jones. I am a little bit behind on recent movies that I need to watch. I haven't seen Little Mermaid yet, but I kind of know what happens in that. I mean, if you don't know what happens in that, you've obviously never seen The Little Mermaid or read the book. But I am interested to see, excuse me, I've heard good and bad things about it, so who knows, it might be well worth it, it might not be. One I haven't seen that probably should, as I'm a bit of a Marvel fan, is Guardians 3. I'm not overly keen to see it. Never was a big Guardians fan. Yeah, it's not high on my priority. Transformers 5, on the other hand, that is definitely high on priority to see, as I grew up on Beast Wars, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy that film when it comes out, which is, I believe, soon-ish. I think it's like a couple of weeks away. Getting there. And yeah. That and that. And the same again, but reverse the angle of the tap, as I call it, and I've just put that one in the wrong way. I am so not paying attention, which you'd think I'd have learnt by now. Okay, 2 little arches and 4 of these. What are we? 40 minutes, so yeah. Definitely going to be a good thing I've doubled up. I was going to do a Merlin Mumbles video, as I normally would do it, with me facing the camera, but again, it's got I've got to blame not having the time or focus to do it. I was kind of sidetracked with Shatterpoint. I have been, as I mentioned, working on the core sets. I've got some of the worst models out the way already. I've just got a lot of the characters and cooler bits to do, including the terrain. That's our hook. There's some not very straight pieces in it. But who watches YouTube videos for straightness? That's probably a rather poor joke. Forget I said that. Forget I said anything actually. Forget I exist. No, don't. If you do that, I will literally just disappear. Oh no, I was getting into totally other territory there. I was going to say that's a big part of why a lot of mystical beings don't exist, was because we have lost we've stopped believing in them. But that would involve this channel being more focused on the paranormal and such. Is that correct? That looks wrong. No, that's correct. I'm just wrong. Okay. Anyway, that goes like... Yes, it is wrong. Oh, that's why. That should be that way round. Yeah. There we go. Getting there, sort of. I would like to do paranormal stuff, but I kind of have the feeling I'd like to do a dedicated channel to that, and there's loads of paranormal and otherworldly channels out there. I don't want to clutter up YouTube with yet another one. Okay, next we bring in this awesome frame, and that slides down behind there like that, which is annoying because it kind of hides half of it. Weird. There we have it. So next up, close that in. And we start applying more light grey. Now we are coming to some other new elements. So these I've seen before. They're the sort of quarter corner pieces, but the one I haven't seen before is this one here, which is kind of like a square, but someone's took a bite out of two corners. Really cool piece. I can see quite a few uses for that. That's really cool. Going off topic again. Oh blimey, this is fragile. Fudge. Absolute mega fudge. You should have a warning. Be careful. Do not operate whilst under the influence of being a YouTuber. Oh, that was actually another topic I was meant to add to my list of things to talk about. Quite a few other YouTubers have had a similar sort of thing where they've not been able to get half the things they wanted to do done this year. I know recently Kirioff put up a video saying he's going to have a bit of a rearrange on his channel and even his Patreon. And that got me thinking, I think I need to kind of do the same. I mean, that's why I'm trying to put out a bit more of a community interaction. And hopefully get more and more content that people will actually like and will get them coming back to the channel. Hopefully get them supporting me in other ways, etc, etc, as they say. I think then this bit goes like so. Nope. That's got to be wrong. Yeah, that's more like it. There. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be having a bit of a rethink about things. One of the other points he put up was losing the funness of doing these videos, which is what a lot of us do it for anyway. And yeah, I kind of see that I'm losing the interest and what I see in it. I'm kind of not finding it fun anymore. It's getting a bit more messy. Work related more than fun, which is kind of the opposite of what I wanted to go for in the first place. I wanted to do something kind of fun and whimsical, just me, yet another hobbyist, showing you how I do things. And I've kind of lost a bit of interest here and there. Yeah, then we have the Ravenclaw badge. That looks absolutely gorgeous. And that sits like that, right in the center. And then we have the banner. That is pretty much complete. All that's left is to open her up again, and we take the chairs and attach them to the tables. They're very little in the way of table things. And then we can close it again, and that will look nice right above my bed. Yes, that is where I'm going to be hanging it, right above my bed. So yeah, definitely showing my allegiance to the Claw of Raven. So yeah, some really cool components in this kit. That's just going to look weird. Ta-da! But yeah, let me know if you want to see the other house banners done. I don't plan to pick them all up, but if people would like to see the others done, let me know and I will pick them up. The only reason I picked this up is I found it on sale. There was a lot damaged boxes. I think I probably got one of the better condition boxes they had there. And yeah, it was on offer, and it's also my house. Why wouldn't I have an awesome little banner? But yeah, these are really cool. Let me know if you want to see the other 3 in the series. I might pick them up and yeah, who knows. That is pretty much the end of the video, because I've built the thing. Yeah, so the only last thing I need to talk about is, of course, my Patreon. I alluded to it earlier. I do have a Patreon page. For those of you who don't know, I'm on Patreon. Currently no subscribers, but I'm not expecting to get 1 million right away, because that just doesn't happen in this day and age. Everyone has other things to do. I'd rather people eat than support idiots on YouTube with a microphone, like myself. But yeah, if you did want to support me, I'm working out the last few tiers. It's mostly going to be one for those who want to follow the magazine series, one to follow the 40k side of things, and I might even rejiggle a few other ones, and maybe even put out a one-member sort of dedicated video slot that I can do once a month. The member who buys it suggests the content. I do that content. They get to see the video first, exclusively through Patreon. And who knows, I might be able to do some extra special things. Supporting me on Patreon will get you discounts on painting services. As I mentioned, if anyone wanted me to paint their Shatterpoint core set, I can then also use the models to paint as paint tutorial material, and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No pun intended. I don't want to kill Ravenclaw. But yeah, that would be something I would happily do. And yeah, offering you a discount on my mad services and me just rambling, really. Just let me know if there is anything that ticks any of your boxes. Let me know if there's any future content you'd like to see. And of course, don't forget to check all my links in the description down below. I am trying to get a few more affiliate links. I'm waiting to hear back from Colourforge. Whether I've missed the email or not, I don't know. But I'm going to be using a lot of Colourforge products in the near future anyway, so it would be nice if I could get a Patreon link with them. Just checking my notes again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did mention back along I was going to do a written review for the Seraphon box. It's staring me right in the face. I've gotten it to the point where I've looked through the book, read the book. I just need to figure out what I'm going to actually say. I'm going to take photos, I think, of the frames, so I can save those to my phone and use them later. And I'm going to get on and build and paint everything, just so I can speed up the process. But I have rambled on now. It's nearly an hour long. Wow, these videos do not come easy. So if you've made it all this far, thank you very much. 2 thumbs up to you. Thank you again for watching. I'm going to take a break because I can feel my throat drying up. I need to go take a breather and paint some models. So thank you all again for watching, and hopefully if you've stuck this far, thank you for putting up with my mad content, and I will see you for the next video. Thank you again, and goodbye.